Hello, I'm Mary,
I'm Paige.
And I'm Nell.
and we are researchers at the Repro-Eco Tox Lab here at Clemson University. In our lab, we investigate the effects of chemicals on humans, animals, and our environment. Toxic chemicals are all around us, some in the products that we use every day, often without warning labels. By staying informed, we can make safer choices when purchasing certain products.
Today, we would like to discuss ways that you can identify these chemicals and minimize your exposure to them.
Have you ever read the ingredient list on the back of your personal care products? If so, you may have noticed a long list of chemicals, most of which you've probably never heard of before. Examples of ingredients you may have seen include propylparaben and oxybenzone. These chemicals have something in common. They are endocrine disruptors.
Endocrine disrupting chemicals, or EDCs, can mimic, block, or interfere with the body's hormones and disrupt the function of the endocrine system. The endocrine system consists of glands located throughout the body, which secrete hormones into the bloodstream. These hormones regulate vital functions like metabolism, digestion, immune response, blood sugar regulation, and reproduction. Consequences of EDC exposure may include developmental malformations, interference with reproduction, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and increased risk for certain hormone-related cancers.
Some examples of EDCs that may be in your personal care products include benzophenones, parabens, PFAS, phthalates, triclosan, and butylated compounds such as BHA or BHT. However, not all the chemicals will be explicitly listed on product ingredient lists. For example, a group of chemicals that we study in our lab, known as phthalates, are found in many of the personal care products we use every day.
Phthalates can be found in deodorant, lotion, shampoo, body wash, feminine hygiene products, and perfume. However, if you look at the ingredient list, you usually will not see the phrase contains phthalates. Instead, they will be listed more discreetly as acronyms or omitted in lieu of the word fragrance. The Fair Packaging and Labeling Act has allowed manufacturers to conceal fragrance ingredients under federal trade secret protections. This lack of transparency deprives consumers of their ability to make informed choices about the products they purchase.
You may be asking yourselves, how can we avoid potentially harmful ingredients in the personal care products we use, and how can we better understand the labels on these products?
Here are a couple of things that you should know about reading labels. Ingredients are normally listed from high to low weight. Usually water is listed first, meaning it's present in the largest quantity by weight in the product. Any ingredient that makes up less than 2% of the product's weight is not listed in order of quantity. While you may be thinking that if a chemical is lower in quantity, it's probably not as harmful, this is not always the case. There is no safe dose of EDCs, and they can act at low concentrations. Some personal care product labels separate active and inactive ingredients. Active ingredients are approved by the FDA for specific purposes. For example, benzoyl peroxide is considered the active ingredient found in products used to treat acne because it has been extensively researched and proven effective in clearing breakouts. Inactive ingredients do not address a specific issue like active ingredients do, but they enhance the performance and appearance of products.
Let's first look at an example of an ingredient label on a lotion bottle. As you can see, the EDCs are highlighted in red. Like we mentioned before, fragrance is a complex formula of chemicals, and there's a good chance some of these chemicals are endocrine disruptors. Methylparaben and propylparaben are also highlighted.
Now let's look at a shampoo label. There are two types of sulfates, a PFAS and fragrance listed on the label. The PFAS ingredient may seem hard to identify at first. PFAS is an acronym for per and polyfluoroalkyl substances and contain fluorine atoms. Because they contain the halogen compound fluorine, they don't break down easily and thus are known as forever chemicals. If you break down the word into smaller parts, you will find the fluoro prefix indicating that this ingredient is a PFAS.
Lastly, let's take a look at this sunscreen label. The active ingredients show UV filters, including oxybenzone and avobenzone, which are both EDCs. The other potential EDCs listed are methylparaben, propylparaben, and fragrance.
If you're interested in learning more about EDCs and how to choose safer products, here's a list of helpful resources. One tool that I highly recommend for checking the safety of personal care products is the Environmental Working Group Skin Deep app. It is a database designed to help people find safer cosmetic and personal care products with fewer hazardous ingredients and fewer ingredients that have not been thoroughly tested for their safety. Skin Deep allows you to use the search bar or barcode scanner to analyze specific products. It provides a breakdown of the ingredients in each product as well as a hazard score. This app also allows you to search ingredients. It is a great tool if you are trying to learn more about the ingredients in a product that is not listed in the database.
Here's some more tips for finding safer alternatives to help reduce your exposure to EDCs.
Remember, no product is perfect, but switching to safer alternatives whenever possible can drastically reduce your EDC exposure. Thanks for watching!